Well, hey ladies, how are you both?
We're
Good. How are
Thank you? How about you, Nick?
I'm good. I know it's been a while. I haven't seen you all since, I think the last time I interviewed you were in Chicago. That was a couple of years ago at Chicago Theater. Well, way
Yeah.
before, way
A
before.
long time.
Right,
A
yeah.
while ago.
But, first ladies, I just want to ask you both, I know recently you both did your first two performances in Florida and in Hawaii in front of a full regular audience, which I cannot wait to experience again because I miss it so much being in the audience. Like, how did it feel for both of you?
It felt incredible. It was a little weird. We were performing, well, we had two shows. Tampa was the first one, and then we had Honolulu, Hawaii. And we did three shows six shows in 3 nights, which was very challenging for us vocally, because like Cindy said earlier, our vocal cords have been on vacation. And so it was a little rough, trying to just, move through that one. But it was fun. It was exciting to be back on stage. The audiences were just great. The shows in Hawaii were all sold out, all 6 shows. So everybody was feeling the same way. I think they just wanted to be out and to just feel normal again,
Yeah.
So it was great. It was great.
Awesome. And how was the preparation for both of you? Like you said, you were on hiatus, not from performing. I know you did like virtual performances, performed on award shows, but just preparing for a live show again. Was there anything different you did to prepare?
Yes. Well, because we'd been off a long time, and before the pandemic, our plan was to change our show, to add some more songs and to make some changes. And then we were right about to get into rehearsal, and then the pandemic hit. So that just shut everything down. So the first thing we did was we have a LA band, a new band here in LA. And so we got in rehearsals with our choreographer, Frank Gatson, which is what we always do. But first we had to brainstorm and come up with what our new set list was going to be. What songs are we adding? And for right now, we have a 1-hour show, a 60-minute show. And so we were able to make some changes, add some songs, take some songs out, then get with our band, then do some vocal rehearsals and just to build all of that back up. So we have the 1-hour show for now, but we are extending that this month to a 90-minute show because some venues want us to do 90 minutes. Mm-hmm. So we are doing a whole, we can't wait to get to the 90-minute show. We can't wait. But for right now, we got a 1-hour show. And yeah, it was vocal rehearsals, choreography rehearsals, band rehearsals. It was the normal thing that we go through. But it really did. We had to build up our vocal endurance again, because as soon as we started singing, we just felt
tight.
We felt the limitations, like your vocal cords is a muscle and you have to exercise it to keep it strong. And all of us felt it, not a single one of us, it didn't flow. It just didn't flow easily. So, but it was amazing getting back on stage and being in front of a live audience again. It was like air,
Yeah.
Really. And really, what, the audience, they love in both places, they loved it because they all felt starved for live entertainment too, and so it was a really wonderful give and exchange time. Man, it was great. It was great for all of us, both us and the audience.
It's so funny you say that, Cindy, because I was literally watching videos from you all that I took from on stage from previous tours and stages, and I'm like, I never thought I would appreciate this so much because I can't see live performances. You would never think that, but it was a time. Yeah, it was crazy. But one thing I loved, I am so happy. 2020, one of my favorite events of 2020 was you all closing the Billboard Awards with Free Your Mind. I'm so happy because you were the finale. Younger generation that didn't know, now they know, and that song is so relevant in what's going on in the world still, which is, you would think we would be over that now and in a better place, but it's still so relevant. How was it just performing? Because that was a strong performance.
we were so grateful to be invited to close the show, and with that song, because
Yes.
producers wanted that particular song because of the message, and because the message is still so relevant. And we would have never thought so many years ago when we wrote that song that we'd be still living in a time where people still have this prejudice mindset where people are discriminated against for all kinds of things. Like, we just never thought that it would still be so relevant. It's like amazing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we were just so proud to be able to perform and deliver that message. It's such a timely moment.
Yeah, that was, like I said, probably my favorite performance of an award show in a long time. That was
Thank
just,
Thank
you.
you.
you all killed it. It was amazing. But
Thank you.
you know, like you were saying though earlier about Frank Gadsden, you and Frank have worked together from the beginning. You know, what's that one piece that made you both stick together? Because, you know, a lot of times, you know, people switch up, you know, and I get it, you switch up, you know, you change up your choreographers or creative directors over time of your career. But what's that thing that just gels you both? And what's one piece of advice he's given you over time?
I think, you know, I've just always been of the mindset that if it's not broke, don't try to fix it, you know. And Frank, Frank is like a member. He's like, he's a part of the formula of In Vogue. He's like our producers are to us and our music. You know what I mean? He was a part of creating something that was just amazing. And he's been loyal to us and very faithful and supportive to us and the brand, you know, all of us, all the members. And he's just, people like that, you just, you know, especially in this business, you don't set them aside, you know. You keep them close and honor them and respect them. Let's see, something that he's said to us that, oh my God, it's so much. And I don't know if we can say it over the internet.
I know.
Right.
But his work is just proven. His work is proven. He's so passionate about what he does. And he's not just a choreographer, he's a visionary.
Yes.
Because he comes from a theater background. And so
Yes.
he brings, and he's got a vast knowledge of all kinds of Broadway musicals and movie musicals on film. And he loves to go back and pick ideas from those. And that's what he's done for us. That's what he's done for our, you know, every video that he's worked on with us, that is what he's done.
Yeah. He goes over beyond.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. But, you know, I know you have all not worked with yet, well, performed with June's Diary on stage. And I know you had them on the Funky Divas podcast last year. Have you all talked about yet collabing on a song in the future?
We haven't, but I don't know if you got a chance to see that we performed with them on the Bill. Was it the Bill? No, it wasn't.
It was a boy band.
The boy band performance. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, you saw that. Okay, yeah.
And then we did something else together. There was another performance we did together. And then also when, when they did the show Chasing Destiny with Kelly Rowland and Frank, Kelly and Frank brought us on to be mentors to the girls. So, you know, we love them. We love them and they're incredibly talented. I mean, just amazing. And we know they're just going to go on and do incredible things.
Yes, they're amazing. I hope you even collab more in the future because it's great to see two
Yeah.
different generations of great girl groups. Just, you know, it's because you always get the girl groups pitted against each other, and it's like, why does it feel like that?
Right. Yeah, no.
Gel perfectly. Yeah. But last two questions. I know this Saturday is the verses between SWV and Escape.
Yes.
Yeah. Will you
Yes.
be watching? And also,
Yes.
if there was
Absolutely.
if there was a chance for you all to go against somebody, would you?
Yeah, we would love to, but we don't know who it would be. I mean, we thought SWV, we thought salt and salt and pepper. Well, salt and pepper.
It'd be,
But
because it's
we
two
didn't
different
know.
genres, but
Different genre.
someone once suggested that it would be fun to have En Vogue and Boys to Men.
Yes.
That male female energy.
Yeah.
And
I
we
like
love Boys to Men. And oftentimes,
Yes.
in touring, when we're touring, there's been many times we're on the same bill, same tour. So that might be fun just for the energy thing,
Yeah.
the male female energy. That might be fun.
Yeah, I love that idea.
Yes, it has to happen. I can already see it. But to close up, ladies, biopics are a big thing. Everyone from TLC, Salt and Pepper just released theirs, NWA, so many groups and artists, and Wendy Williams, even TV hosts are doing them. Have you ever talked about it? And how candid would you get, would you say? Because some people, it depends on how much you want to tell. Have you thought about it?
Oh, we've certainly thought about it.
Oh, yeah.
And we're definitely we've been open to the idea. It really just is going to take the right partnership with what production company and network for us. So, but we're definitely open.
That has to happen. I could see, I'll be there front row watching. But last, ladies, it's almost the summer of 2021, and the world's finally opening a little. I'm so excited. Chicago's opening July 4th. I can't wait, finally. But what is the plans for us this year and the future for En Vogue?
Oh my gosh, we're just hoping to continue to, get out on the road, and we're just ready to get on stage. So we're hoping, that there's going to be a tour. Actually, there is a tour that, it was pushed back to 2022. So I'm hoping that, things open up like we're hoping and praying that they will, that tour will be pushed back up to 2021.
Yeah. Yep. And we've got a few shows, there's some streaming shows, and then we've got some live shows booked for this year. Not as many as we normally would have, because I think it just depends on state to state. Every state has their own days when they're opening up, and they all have different mandates on how much you can fill a venue, and promoters are a little antsy about taking chances with their money. Like, they can't afford to lose, to promote a tour or a show and lose their money. So everybody's kind of like just inching their way back in the water. And but we're going to continue on this year doing our podcast, and any opportunities as they come our way. Yeah, and I, if I can just plug it, I did an acting gig, believe it or not, in pandemic times for a show that's starting their second season tomorrow, called Stuck With You on All Black TV. Yes. It's an all-star cast directed by Patricia Cuffey Jones, and I'm on like the tail end of episode 5 and then in episode 6. But it's called Stuck With You, and on All Black TV. It's called All Black, All BLK TV. So, and En Vogue, we're open to any, acting opportunities. We do like to act, and occasionally, like Coming to America, things come our way. And so we are totally open.
I love it. Well, I can only imagine what you all are going to do next year with the 30-year anniversary of Funky Divas too.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to all of it.
Yes.
But thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate your time. Such a huge fan, and I can't wait to see you all again live in person.
Thank you.
Yes. Nick.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good one and stay safe.
Okay, take care, dear. Have a great day.
Okay, you too. Thank you.